Hello everyone, my name is Perumal Jagan. I'm happy to see you once again. Today we are going to do a malware analysis. We are going to take a try hack me Sherlock challenge. It's going to be a malware analysis challenge, and we are going to answer some of the questions asked by Hack the Box. Okay, so that's the plan, and the name of the challenge is going to be Malevolent Mod Maker. Okay, so let me go and share my screen. I hope you guys can see my screen right now. So this is about Sherlock. Sherlock is actually, for those who don't know what is Sherlock, I hope you know the character, right? Sherlock Holmes, right? So it is all about investigating a crime, investigating an incident. So the Sherlock in Hack the Box resembles that. The term resembles that. A cyber incident happens and you are here to address the cyber incident. So they'll be giving you some artifacts are basically some files, some log files. So you need to assess them before answering the questions that asked by them. Okay, that's the concept behind this. And I'm going to search this malevolent mod maker. That's the uh, name of the challenge, and you can see it's a VIP challenge. It's a retired challenge. So you in Hack the Box, you cannot uh, uh, record and publish their active category challenges, be it a machine Sherlock or a challenge. You cannot publish their active category things, but you can do their retired stuff. So this is actually retired recently, retired yesterday, I suppose. So that's why I decided to do this. Okay. Uh, okay, I guess this works. So let me go and make sure I'm just getting into the folder. Come on. I have already created a folder Malevolent Mod Maker and some couple of MD files you can see. I just recorded all these things in a separate file. Anyway, let's see. Let's read through the Sherlock scenario. Uh, Bob, a senior software engineer at Acme Inc., was taking a break from cutting AI code to check with his favorite gaming community. One of the newer members shared a new program that can make mods for a popular game. Eager to try new things, when he ran it as an administrator, all of his files were deleted or replaced. He immediately called help desk, so they locked his machine. An incident responder was called. So looks like software engineer was behind this incident. It's apparently a malware incident. You could see that. So when he was trying to uh, uh, check out his favorite gaming community, he received a file, appears to be a mod maker. Then when he triggered that file, his machine got infected, and you can see the symptoms here. He ran it as an administrator, and you could see his files were deleted or replaced. So what kind of infection this is? So when you see Sherlock scenario, you must you must predict what sort of incident it could be. So maybe by seeing this, what I can say, maybe it could be a ransomware incident, because ransomwares typically do encrypt. The ransomware operators typically do encrypt their victims' files, sensitive files, so that they can uh, ask their victim to pay some money to return files that they encrypted. That's the concept behind this ransomware operations, the ransomware operators. So I got the file mailware.modmaker.zip. So its size is 4 MB, and I also have some questions against me. Let's see the task one. Right from the start, based on the incident details, the .txt file contents and the extensions appended to the .txt file. What type of malware infection is this? Okay, and so it's apparently it's going to be a ransomware infection. Let's see. What mechanism does MC modmaker 1.0.exe use to send information back to C2 server? So we are going to do the malware analysis, and you can see the file name here. It's an exe file, an executable, Windows executable file. What command does this exe run, suggesting that it mean to execute other binaries and scripts? And what's the value of API key contained within the URL, suggests the enumeration? Okay. What domain is E2 server that serves ransomware payload? And you can see the name here. It's a ransomware, apparently. While analyzing the exe, what format the data is returned to the seed server? Okay, I guess all these questions are uh, about analyzing the malware. So we need to analyze this malware, but uh, let's see how to do that. Since it is a malware analysis, for those who don't know what is malware analysis, let me tell you, it's all about assessing an unknown executable file. Executable file, typically if you see open in a file, you won't be able to read or understand anything because it's a machine readable format. It is in the machine readable format. So there are certain tools to open the exe files or any binary files to read them. And when you are assessing these kind of unknown files, it's a best practice to do it on an isolated machine, on a separate machine. So what I'm going to do, I'm planning to do this analysis on a separate virtual machine. Okay, that's the plan. I already set up my malware analysis environment, and you can see the malware lab that I have. I have two machines here, a malware lab static and malware lab dynamic. So let me tell you what it is and how I build this thing. Okay, so let me open this. I'm gonna refer you a YouTube video that is gonna uh, give you the idea how to build the malware analysis sandbox. The researcher name is Anuj Soni. He was the one, yeah. I actually referred this particular video to build my malware analysis lab. I also could make a video about building malware analysis lab, but I don't want to waste your time by doing it because there are plenty of resources to do that. And you can see it's the latest one. You can use this video, his video, to build your own malware analysis lab. So it is all about spawning a Windows machine, a fresh Windows machine on any hypervisor you prefer, then installing certain static and dynamic analysis tools. Okay, that is the gist of this video. So I mean, you can feel free to watch this video. So here is the title. The channel name is Anuj Soni. Okay, so I just wanted to give you an insight about building the sandbox. Okay, that's the idea. And another important thing is it must be isolated. So you must change your network adapter to a custom adapter. It should not be either bridge or NAT. It should be isolated. So I created a separate network called malware analysis. It's an internal network. So I put both my VMs in that malware analysis network. So these two VMs will be communicating each other, but it won't be communicating. They won't be communicating outside, either its host or any other machine. I want to preserve my host from infection, right? So that's the idea. And here is the static lab, and also it's a best practice to take a snapshot. So I have a fresh snapshot. So whenever I open this lab and run the executable and infect the machine, I can simply close the machine and I can restore the previous snapshot, which is a fresh one. So it's going to help us to revoke or restore the infection that already happened. Okay, that's the idea. Oh, come on. Let me start this static malware analysis machine. So it's a Windows 11 machine. Um, let's see. I also have the dynamic machine, but for the static analysis, I'm planning to use this one. For the dynamic analysis, let me open this. Yeah. Now you could see I logged into the machine and I got some fundamental basic analysis tools like x64 debugger, binary ninja for disassembling HXD for hexadecimal reading, I guess. So I got some tools here. It's going to help us eventually for the analysis. I'm not starting the dynamic lab, dynamic machine right now. But before that, let's try to uh, unzip it. Okay. Maybe I can use 7-zip utility. 7-zip yes, malevolent mod maker. And it's asking for the password, and the password is going to be hack the blue. That's the password, and it's done. And you could see there are two files. One file is zip, another file is a text file. I guess this is a kind of a caution note. uh, Maybe what I can do, what I can do, maybe I can pass this file into my malware lab before I start doing this thing, right? I think that would make sense. Okay, let's do this. um, I'm planning to do one more thing, because I need to share a file from this VM to my malware VM, right? So let me do one thing. I will create one SMB server, um, so that I'll be able to share my files across the VMs. Let me find a command to that. Um, I got the impacket utility to do it. Let's see, so I have this command already. Um, Command smb, yeah, here it is. So this is the command I used last time. So let me grab the very same command with few modifications this time. Okay. So 192.168.0.146 is my um, IP address, and SMB2 support the username and password. And I'm also naming my folder something. So let's do this. I need to alter this command somewhat. What folder I'm going to share? I'm going to share this particular folder, right? So let me copy this, keep it in my clipboard. Uh, Control R SMB to do the recursive search, I guess. Okay, now I'm gonna go and enter my home directory followed by the malware directory. Then let me name this directory as mod maker. Okay, username and password and my IP address, the SMB server, SMB server.py. I'm using impact SMB server script. Okay, entering. Now my SMB server is listening. Then what I can do, I can go here, and before that I need to go and change my network settings, right? So let me go and make it to bridged for a moment. Okay, it's a fresh snapshot, so it's gonna affect my system. So in the network analysis, I mean the network adapter, I'm just making it bridged. Okay, now I can go here, maybe uh, to the file explorer, and in this tab I'm just gonna type the UNC command 192.168.0.146. It can't find it. Let's see what's my IP config now. No, it's not yet up. How about go and restart this? I restart my malware lab so that the network adapter will come up. So let's wait for a moment. So it's up. So I'll be able to uh, access this SMB share from my malware lab. All right. Now I go to this. Before that, let me check my IP details. Oh, come on. It's not holding any IP. I guess there is a reason. I go to task manager, network and internet. No, Bluetooth or devices. I don't know. I actually missed somewhere. Home, not home. Uh, Do I need to make any changes here? Screen, storage. Oh, come on. Uh, Network and internet, advanced network settings, enable. Yeah. Okay. Now I have enabled the Ethernet adapter. Now if I check IP config, I got the IP address. Now I'll be able to 192.168.0.146 accessing the path over SMB. It's asking for username and password. If you remember the command, it's the same. My name. Now I can see the mod maker folder, but it says the folder is empty. Is it so? I got plenty of files here, right? Why it isn't showing any file over the network? View, show hidden items. I'm seeing the hidden items also, but I don't see this. Huh. Screen file sharing are turned off. Network computers devices are not visible. Click to change. Network discovery is turned off. File and printer sharing. Okay. I think I disabled it for the best practices. Okay, let me. Now it is actually detecting my Wi-Fi router. Oh, come on. Mod maker. Can I see the files now? What could be a reason? I'm able to access the internet, but the files are not getting detected over SMB. Mod maker directory I can see, but not the files. Allow other on the network to read write files on the public folders. No. Your PC can find or can be found by other devices on the network. Allow other or on the network access files and printers on this device. I think it makes sense to disable these things. Allow others on this network to read write files on the public folders. Your PC can be found by the other network on the device. File and printer sharing. Allow others on the network to access the share files on the printers on this device. Okay, I guess I should find an alternate way to do it. Uh, Advanced sharing settings. So this is the current profile, the public networks. Even though I turn it on, I still don't see this. Huh. Let me Google this. Why files on SMB server are invisible? While accessing from another Windows machine from same network. So they are telling about this setting up this private uh, settings, right? You are on a metered connection. Some apps might work differently to help you save the data on this network. I guess that metered connection is causing this, but I don't know. Let's see. Because I had to enable that. Now, if I go and refresh this, is it work? Is it gonna work? So the IP address of my machine is 146. That's okay. Okay, I turn on this metered connection and come back to this profiles. Where are the profiles? I need to restore the previous settings. Come on, how to do that? So data usage. It's enabled, so I can disable them. More adapter options. No, not this one. Advanced sharing settings. Yes, this is what I was looking for. I guess these are fine. It was like this. The public networks was off. Okay, I think this is totally fine. I'm going to use another stuff now. So let me start a Python. Um, let's start a Python web server to share these things. Python 3 -m http dot server to serve the files on a default 8000 port. And now I'm copying the file name. I'm going to this uh, folder, going to this VM 192.168.0.146 and here are the files. I can simply download them. I'm gonna keep them. Yes. And this one not working anymore. So let me go and unmap it. Oh, come on. I accidentally clicked it. It is trying to access the path, which is not exist anymore. It's gonna take some time. Okay, I guess I have downloaded this uh, file, Malevolent Mod Maker. Maybe I can go and store this file somewhere. Come on. Copy and I guess I can create a folder here, right? Folder sample. I call it sample. I cut and paste. Users, desktop, sample. Yeah, I guess it's done right now. So I want to make sure these settings are totally fine because I don't want to miss this thing. The metered connection. Let me check that one as well. You are on a metered connection. That's totally fine. And now I got the file. All I need to do is to open this file and start doing the static analysis. Before that, maybe I can hold on a sec. Okay. Come on. Okay, I'm not able to unlock this. Anyway, that's totally fine. I'll do one thing. I will go and start the settings. Do I have 7-zip? Yes, I do have the 7-zip. So I have all the necessary tools that are required for this. But for now, let me go and change or restore the settings. VM settings, network adapter. I'm coming to custom network and malware analysis is the network. Okay. And now I guess I shouldn't be able to see IP config. Come on. I do see the network still, but I want to disable the network adapter because that was the state previously. Uh, how to disable it? Ethernet. Mm, come on. How to disable the network adapter? Yes, here it is. Okay, now I have disabled the network adapter because even if I trigger this sample accidentally, it's not gonna uh, uh, affect us. Okay, now you can see uh, the network adapter is not configured, and um, if I ping some public IP, I wouldn't be able to ping because it is isolated completely. Okay, now it's time to start the assessment. I think this is the end of the first part. So I'm going to stop this recording now. I'll be keep streaming now. So before I start my next recording, I think this is the time to end the first part. So yeah, I think this is the end of the first part. So here we have seen how to prepare your virtual machine for the malware analysis. I also referred a video of Anuj Soni that's going to help you to set up your own malware analysis sandbox.